warriors have spent a peaceful night, sheltered by the forest canopy. But even in their dreaming moments, they cannot forget the enormity of their quest. Friends, amongst this company is a future champion. But who is it that will claim the title Ultimate Warrior? Who will raise the staff of power?
Yesterday in the tournament was quite hard because I've lost quite a lot of lives in the first couple of rounds. I'm in second last place, so I'm not very happy about that. And I have to do my best in these challenges to get up.
I thought yesterday went quite well because after Warriors Gate I was in 4th place, but throughout the day I came up to 2nd.
I was really disappointed after where I finished yesterday, which was last place, and I was really hoping that I could have been higher. But today I'm going to try and win more challenges and work my way up the table.
I have got 8 lives and 3 rings, and I'm in 3rd place at the moment. My plan for today is just to stay confident, and then I'll do well.
Yesterday went really well because now I have 8 lives and 8 rings, and that puts me 1 ahead to getting back to 9 lives. I'm really pleased that I'm in 1st position because then it gives me more of a chance for the last stand at the end of the round.
At the moment I have 8 lives and 4 rings and I'm a joint 3rd with Marlon. If I get better and then start doing my bestest and bestest, I'll end up winning.
You each began this journey with 9 lives, and the challenges already met. Some have been lost. More will be taken before the day is out. Whoever bears the least number of lives by day's end must face a challenge that strikes fear into the bravest warrior's heart. So, guard the lives you have well, and where you can, gather rings to redeem those lost. Let us see what fate has in store. Come. It is said that if they work together, even tiny spiders can tie up a wolf. This next challenge will test whether by joining together, you can overcome great odds. Before us stands a mighty palisade. Its gates are made of the stoutest oak. Your only hope of breaking through them is to use a battering ram. You must maneuver these mighty machines towards the gates, a task that will require close cooperation. Along the way, you may collect the gold rings that hang above. The first team to break through the barred gates can claim further rings, but their defeated opponents must each pay with a life and any rings they have gathered. Sonlu, Suhan, Kisen, you will form one team. Mullen, Obra, Arna, you will work together as their opponents. But remember in this trial, your ability to combine your actions is as important as speed and strength. Are you all ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
You didn't get the lock first, Cat. Go. On, big gap. Big gap, signal gap. Come on, come on, gap, come on, gap. Come on, ready, get.
Wait, get your friend.
Push.
Wait,
Okay, get the other.
I got it.
Come on.
Bigger gaps,
Bigger gaps.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Come on,
go.
turn it, push. Push, stop.
Come on.
Push. Stop. Ow. Big gaps. Stop. Bigger.
Gap.
Ready? Hurry. 1, 2, 3. Push. Keep pushing. Stop. Wait, go. Quick, get 2. One more side, please.
Leave. We've got to push on 3. Okay, we don't have.
Go on.
No, too big.
Hurry up. Hurry on. Ready? Go. I'm going. Go. Stop.
Okay, carry on.
I'll get the ring.
Carry on there, get the thing.
The first ring is claimed by Mullen, Arner and Obra. It is vital that the warriors work as a team to keep their mighty machines straight.
Push. Lorna. Stop. Quickly.
Right round. Right round.
Quickly.
Ready, 1. Get round.
1, 2, 3.
Push.
Keep pushing.
Push.
You're not putting the pushing.
Push.
Stop.
Get the other one now, quick.
Stop. Can't get it. Hurry up.
Come on, I've got the other lock.
Right. Come on.
Why are they going wrong? Why are they going into the pole?
Hurry up.
Suhan, Sonlu and Kisen reach the second ring first, this will be a fight to the last.
Come on! Go on, push! That's it! We need bigger gas! That's it! Bigger gas! Go! Ready! Come on! Push! Push! There's one there! Push! Gently, push! There's one there! Push! Come on.
Warriors, though you are tired, this is where you must summon all your strength for the final push.
Stop! Stop! Get it down! Hurry up! Quick, push! Use these! Stop! Quickly! Wait! Quick! Now we can go! Push! 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 Quick! Move! Move! Come on!
Arna, Obra, Mullen. Though you battled with determination, you find yourselves defeated. You understand the penalty. Kisen, Suhan, Sonlu, you begin this day triumphant. Place your prize on your standards. Kisen, I see you are well aware of the value of these rings. You now have enough to exchange for a precious life. Now, the sun has already reached the mountaintops, so we should make haste to the next challenge. Come.
At the end, when it was such a close challenge, I was really pleased because I didn't know they were that close behind us, and we were quite lucky. The moment I got through the rings, I was really, really pleased, and I wanted to do the challenge again.
The other team won because they had bigger gaps in their rollers, so they could have pushed it further in less time. At the moment, I feel quite disappointed that I've lost this one because I could have done well in it because I won it before.
My tactics for Batter and Rab were to listen to each other, try our best, and just look forward to get the rings.
I really wanted to win Battering Ram, as last time I did it, it was really close, and I just wanted to push that little bit further so we could get through those doors first. Our team did work well, but it was mostly shouting and we couldn't really hear each other.
Often the goals we seek seem beyond our reach. But if you are willing to rise above your fears, then you can bring them within your grasp. And rise you must if you are to collect the treasure in this next challenge. Before you are two tall poles. You will race in pairs to scale them. The first warrior to reach the top of the pole and grasp the gold rings will be our winner. Now, it seems harsh, but if you are beaten or fall from the pole, then you will pay with a life. Suhan, Mullen, you will go first. Mullen, Suhan, you are safely tethered. So should you fall, the only risk to you is that you will lose one of your feathers. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Arna, Sonlu, you'll be next to compete. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Obra, Keeson, are you both ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Mullen, Sonlu, Obra. You all climbed the pole and deserve much praise for doing so. But the object was to reach the ring first. You knew the penalty. Each of you must lose a life. Suhan, Arner, Keeson. In winning your races, you have earned more treasure. Place your prize on your standards. Now then, my friends, let us see whether your wits remain intact after the giddy heights of the pole climb. Come.
When I got the rings, I was so pleased. Stanley was just behind me. I really enjoyed this challenge because I think it's quite easy and I'm not scared of heights.
I was a little bit worried about racing against Obra because he's taller than me and I think he would have a better advantage. But at the end, I beat him.
When Keeson won, I was really disappointed because it put me in last place, but there's more challenges ahead, so everything could change in the blink of a raven's eye.
So now I have 6 lives and 3 rings. I'm quite disappointed, but I'm in 4th place and I'm sure I could climb up more.
I'm glad that I won because then it puts me even more ahead of the other two, Arna and Suhan.
Many presume that physical strength is the most important quality in a great warrior. But a sharp mind is perhaps of even greater value, as this next challenge will demonstrate. Before you is the Riddle Bridge. To cross, you must answer a riddle, spelling out the solution hidden in the path. Reach the other side safely, and gold rings await. But step on the wrong letter, and you must pay the toll. Keeson, you are our current leader. You will lead us across the bridge. Suhan, you're in 2nd place, so you will help. Step forward. Suhan, the book before you contains many riddles. Open it, and a riddle will be set. But you'll have very little time to answer, and for Keeson to cross the bridge. So delay, and the spirits of the bridge will overpower you both. This glass will show you how much time you have left. Be sure to cross before the sands run out. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Always good if I'm in the right place, and all my parts keep the same pace. Brave warriors need me if they take a leap. Without me, your life would simply cease.
Communication is the key, warriors. You have very little time, my young friends. You must come to a decision.
Ask the riddle again. So I listen to the riddle again.
You must be quick, my young friends. Time is of the essence. You must make a decision. Quickly step on a stone. You will be taken. Quickly, take a step. The riddles posed can prove difficult. Arna, I choose you to walk the path. Mullen, you will give Arna the benefit of your wisdom. Step forward. Let this glass be your guide. Be sure to cross before the sands run out. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Always good if I'm in the right place, and all my parts keep the same pace. Brave warriors need me if they take a leap. Without me, your life would simply cease.
Keep the same pace. What keeps the same pace?
Said something about a leap. Maybe it's something a jump.
A leap.
Maybe it's something a jump.
It's for warriors.
Should we read it again?
Can we have the riddle again, please?
Always good if I'm in the right place, and all my parts keep the same pace. Brave warriors need me if they take a leap. Without me, your life would simply cease.
Not in the right place, and it's wrong.
Well, it's not.
Okay, what do you think?
Oh, it must be heart because it keeps the same pace, and you need it to have a leap.
Should go for heart.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. A, R, and T.
Arner, Mullen, the Riddle Bridge failed to compound you, and you revealed the safe path for Sonlu and Obra to travel. The answer, heart, has earned you both treasure. Place your prize on your standards. Now, for your fellow warriors. Keeson, Suhan, to be the first to attempt the Riddle Bridge can bring great reward, but it also can bring bitter disappointment. Your failure demands a heavy toll. Each of you will now lose a life. Now, my young friends, let us travel on. The next challenge awaits.
I think that the riddle for us was really hard and not for Anna and Molin, but maybe because they had more time to think about it than us and we were under more pressure.
I don't think we worked together as much because we didn't get the riddle and we weren't talking to each other as much. And when we started to talk to each other, the time ran out. If I did the game again, I'd try to look for words that matched the riddle.
I wasn't too surprised that Keaton and Suhan didn't get the right answer. I don't think they communicated enough. I was really pleased that me and Malin got a chance to do the Riddle Bridge. I think we worked well and we got 2 rings each.
I was very surprised that Anna and myself got a chance to do the riddle bridge because I found the riddle quite easy and I thought that Keaton and Suhan might do it.
Many generations of warriors have undergone mock combat as part of their long training. This is the balance beam, and you must face each other astride it. The aim is to topple your opponent without falling yourself. Should you fall, you will lose a life, but for every victory, you will gain a gold ring. Keeson, Arna, you are yet to face each other as opponents. You will go first. Choose your weapons. May they serve you well. Keeson, Arna, you're about to discover a new twist to this challenge. The beam rotates. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Suhan, Mullen, remember, now balance is even more important. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Obra, Sonlu. Victory here could spell the end for your opponent. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Obra, you remain seated while your opponent toppled. Like Keeson and Mullen, your reward is a gold ring. You may all place them on your standards. Arnar, Suhan, Sonlu. Though your courage remained steady, the rest of you did not. As you were all toppled from the beam, you must each lose a life. Now, the day is almost spent, but there is one last decisive challenge yet to be confronted. Come.
I chose the triangular mace. My weapon did serve me well because I ended up beating Anna. My tactics were to hit her weapon out so she couldn't hit me and then hit her at the side, which I'd done, and I succeeded in doing that.
It was very hard to keep my balance because the balance beam was moving every time we moved. The last time I done it, I won, and this time I lost. I am a bit upset that I lost it.
I chose the weapon triangular mace because it had a longer handle and I thought that maybe that would give me an advantage. I think I chose my weapon wisely as I beat Suhan.
I don't think I chose the right weapon because I thought I should have chose the warhammer or the triangular mace because they were a lot bigger and they were a lot stronger and they would have had a bigger impact than my weapon.
My tactics were to knock his weapon out the way and then hit him, but it didn't work. I thought it was a very difficult challenge against Obra as he had an advantage on me, strength and height.
As sunset approaches and the air begins to cool, so do the prospect of one of these warriors. 5 will continue, 1 must return. It is time to find out who that will be. This is the way of the warrior. In the fight through its fearsome obstacles, a warrior shows their true worth. But only the most courageous and skillful can survive its many perils. Obra, with only 5 lives remaining, you are in danger of elimination. If it were not for you, Sonlu. You too have 5 lives, but you only have 3 gold rings on your standard, where Obra has 5. It is you who must face the reckoning. Fail to pass through the gauntlet, and you will not be able to continue on the quest. Though the price of failure is great, so too is the prize for success. The magical portal at the end of the Way of the Warrior will ensure that you return tomorrow. It will then be Obra's fate to face this challenge. But should you fail, then you must leave us and return home. Sonlu, do you stand determined? Then may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. Let the challenge begin. Sonlu, though you battled heroically to the end, you must now join the ranks of the many courageous warriors who have fallen here. Hold your head high, and may your memories of the quest be full of pride and happiness. I bid you farewell.
I'm really disappointed I've left the tournament because I would have liked to win it. But I've had the time of my life and I've really enjoyed every moment.
Tomorrow, the 5 remaining warriors must face even greater challenges as they struggle to become the champion warrior. But tonight, as they rest, they should reflect that the wise warrior looks to the road he has travelled before he steps further on the path ahead. Come.
Next time on Raven. Has any warrior the knowledge to master Demons Square? Which of our number will face the Thrall demons? And whose fate lies at the mercy of the Way of the Warrior?